Hey, what's up, fellas? I just finished my bike ride. I'll have to do the. I don't know if you guys know, but as you get older as men, you're going to have to stretch out. And yes, I use the ball and I do yoga and all the rest of the stuff, and that's the rowing machine. And later this afternoon, I'll get into the sauna and get a good sweat on. Um, this part of my video is about men telling women that we've had enough. And I don't understand how women, especially older women, don't want to make peace with a man. There are millions of us men out there that want to make peace with a decent woman. You don't have to be good or great woman. All you have to do is be a decent woman. But you have to, as a woman nowadays, you have to meet us halfway. And if you can't get past your princess syndrome or where you think you're the prize, then fuck it. We'll go our own way. I can't tell you how fucking difficult it was for me to find my wife. And I gotta tell you, I did a video earlier with these young men that are being raised by women, and it really upset me. And I think that women need a bit of drama in their lives to either I don't know why the fuck they need drama in their lives, but they seem to need drama. And guys like me, we don't deal with things like that. If there's a problem, we either address it head on and confront it and solve the problem, or we try to figure it out and try to find some way where we can both placate each other, where we both get an equal response and we can walk away. But women don't have to use any type of reasonable expectations to make an argument. For example, your son shows up. He's 11 years old. I'm teaching him boxing drills. Boom, boom, boom. I'm holding pads. I'm teaching him 1 through 4. Right. 1, jab. 2, right cross. 3, hook. Left hook. 4, right hook. 5 would be an uppercut. 6, but we're not going there. We're just starting off with the jab. 1, 1, 1, 1 till he figures it out. 1, 2, turn him to twist his hips, step forward. All right. And your son gets upset because fucking hurting his hand. And I have his hands wrapped and taped. And he's very upset because it hurts and it makes his arms tired, and he starts crying. And I'm like, we've thrown 15 punches and you're done? And you're supposed to be here for an hour and a half to 2 hours? And you're just all done? And then he's just, on the phone. Anyways, it didn't end well. And when the mom shows up, of course it's all my fault. Of course, I'm just some brutal bastard who's training her son for free because at church she asked me to help her son become a better. Anyways, just fucking bad. All this to say, there are so many of us men that want to make peace with a woman. And all you have to do is be fucking decent. But none of us men are getting involved with any women without a prenuptial agreement. We're not, and that's got to be videotaped with lawyers and all that shit, so that um, everything I have before we enter the marriage and or the union or living together, and everything you have stays with you and stays with me. Everything we build together, we split 50-50. No, you don't get fucking more than I get. So, and men are just telling you, ladies, and we're telling you that these double standards, we don't fucking have to play. You wanna be the cat lady? You wanna be the cat lady or the dog lady or the crazy lady that lives on the end of the street whose cat eats her face at the end of her life? Yeah. Be my guest. You wanna have any kids, you don't wanna raise a family? God, be my guest. But don't you want someone to care for you? Don't you want someone to love you? I mean, don't you want someone to give a shit about you? But you have too many double standards. You're expecting to be a princess and you're a Walmart girl. You fuck out of here. Anyways, well, at some point in time, men just say, we've had a fuck enough. And that's why I support men, and that's why I support the men go their own way. They have been through the fucking ringer. And I'll tell you what, if you could wear my body and sit in family court as a man and watch what happens to men. Here's the scenario. First, they want a divorce. The woman wants a divorce. 85% of the time, the woman wants a divorce. And if it's mutual and there's no problems and she's not going to get everything she wants to do, all of a sudden the guy's fucking abusive. He was abusive mentally, and then if that doesn't work, he's abusive physically. And God forbid she's a fucking single mother. Because do you know what works after those two don't work? He touched my fucking kids. He touched my fucking kids. He's a pervert. He's a scumbag. You know what, ladies? I hope you enjoy what's called compound living, when there's like 250 of you guys living all in there with your cats and your dogs, and all of a sudden the water goes off and your car breaks and all that shit. Who's going to come help you? Nah. All you lesbians, fuck out of here. Anyways, I'm just, at some point in time, ladies, if you're not going to be honest or realistic about what you want, and you really believe that you're all perfect and princesses and that, then you don't want to make peace with the men. And there are hundreds of thousands of good men out there that want to make peace, but they don't want to get fucked over. And we're tired of getting fucked over. And if you want to play ball, let's play ball. Let's be honest with each other. Let's date each other with intent. And let's be realistic about our expectations. But if you don't want to do that, well then, fuck you. And enjoy your life by yourself. And God forbid you run into a real fucking bad guy and they want to take something from you. What are you going to do then? Well, it is what it is. My advice is not for you ladies, but I'm tired of you, especially you single mothers, ruining young men. How does a man know what he's supposed to do and how he's supposed to become a man if he's got a woman driving a bus? The world is extremely abusive and cruel to men. And if they don't learn about that from other men and find a tribe and find their way in the world, they're going to be very, very disadvantaged when they have to go out into the world. So it is what it is. I don't know why I got off on such. Well, I know why I got on such. Earlier I had a couple of. I'm trying to help your son learn how to fight, learn how to conduct himself as a man as he moves through life. And he punched a pad too hard and hurt his hand and his wrist, and he's crying and calling and texting and Facebook posting. Anyways, that's ladies, congratulations. You deserve everything you've worked for. So it is what it is. I'm just sick and tired of women telling me, as well as other men, what it's like to be a man and how disadvantaged they are. You think we're disadvantaged? Why don't you, moms, ladies, why don't you go to family court for a day, sit there, and see what a man has to go through? First, you know, if I don't give you everything I want, what happens? Oh, he was abusive. He was physically and emotionally abusive. Oh my God, that's why I had to run away. Ah, whether it's true or not. Whether it's true or not, that's what's going to be used. And then, God forbid, there's children involved. He touched my daughter. He touched my son. He was inappropriate with me or a family member or anything like that. He's a pervert. That's the playbook. You don't believe me? Go to the lead attorney here on YouTube. I'm just sick of. We want to make peace with good, not even good, decent women. But we want a fair deal. And if you're not going to do that, then fuck you. All right? Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. If you can't, take care of yourself. Like a fart in a G-string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.